Hi, this is Cynthia Horner from Right On Digital, and today we are doing an interview with a young actor who plays Devin Evans on Chucky. So why don't you introduce yourself and then we will get started.
Hi, my name is Bjorgvin Arnarson. Like you said, I played Devin Evans in the Chucky, and season 2 is coming out on October 5th.
So tell me, how did you get that role? And what is it like playing Devin?
I got the role like how, I did an audition and then I did a callback and then I booked it and I was like, yay. And, I think the character of Devin it was pretty easy to like get into because it was kind of like a similar version to me in a sense. So I could kind of, he was charismatic, kind of like a guy who was kind of chill, and relaxed. So it was kind of easy to get into that. But, it was kind of interesting to, get into that role and also have to like play with a doll. And it was fun. It's fun.
Yeah, and it's also very scary. What have your friends said when they've seen clips and episodes and that kind of thing?
The show is the scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of eerie looking at the doll because it's like you see all the puppeteers around it, but you're really only focusing on the doll, and it blinks, it looks around, and like it moves its lips and eyebrows. I'm like, damn, it's like a person, but it's like that weird uncanny valley kind of thing. I was like, okay, but it kind of also makes it easy to work with because it kind of like acts like a real person. And it's kind of weird, but like it was pretty easy to like ease into like working with the doll.
Oh, okay. Now, I understand that you have a twin. Tell me about that. I'm always fascinated with twins. I always wanted to be a twin.
Yes, we're fraternal, and he's 3 minutes older, so he never lets that down. He was like, "I'm 3 minutes older." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." He's like he likes music more, and he's a kind of just a cool guy.
Does he act as well? I know that he obviously has other interests, but are you the only actor in the family at the moment?
He acted a little bit, but now he's focusing on other things. So right now, I'm kind of like the actor.
Oh, okay. So what does he think of the Chucky series?
He thinks it's cool. He watched it also, so he was like, he likes it. He was like, "Good job on the role." Very, very nice. He's just a chill guy. I don't know. He's
Now, do you have any special funny moments that you can tell us about on set?
Yeah. Ooh. I had one. I don't know if I already said this, but it was a time where in season 1, we cut on a scene, and then I was going to do crafty to get some snacks, and I saw this door that was like left open, and I was like, I'll open it. Let's see what's inside. I opened it up, and there's like this big like mannequin, but like the weird sandbag one, sitting in like the corner in this dark room with like a bunch of like X marks and stuff on his face, and I was like, what is this room for? So I just kind of closed it and I didn't think about it.
Ah.
Yeah, it was kind of creepy. It was in like the dark area. I was like, I don't know why I was in here, but it was cool.
Mhm. Now you have a very unusual name. Can you tell us a little bit about the origins of it?
Yeah, it's Icelandic because my dad's Icelandic, and I think it means like savior or something.
Mhm.
But the translation is probably not like correct, but it's something like that. And yes, it's Icelandic. So that's the name.
Do you have a nickname that you use?
I mean, kind of. I used to have a nickname BJ, and I used to have Bug, but I like to be called Bjorgvin because I like,
You
it's
want
not,
to
it's not
be
quite that bad.
official.
Yes, official. Official, yes.
Yeah, I understand. My name is Cynthia, and I like to be called Cynthia. Now, tell me, how do you work your schoolwork in around your schedule as an actor?
I guess for me, I'm pretty lucky to be homeschooled, so I can kind of do school anywhere, like at any time, because I don't have any certain place to be. So, and if something happens, I can always just not go to school that day or not have the class because the teachers kind of we understand my situation and kind of we work around it.
Mhm.
And yeah.
What are some of your favorite subjects?
Ooh. Uh, I like English is kind of fun because I get to read and then kind of talk about the thing I read. And but it's kind of interesting because I get to go, delve in. I kind of like writing in general because I wanted like, write scripts and stuff and kind of write more things.
Mhm.
So I was kind of wanted to get into that. And I guess math is kind of is fun sometimes. Math is fun sometimes. Like sometimes it's not, sometimes it is interesting. And I've always liked history too. History is fun.
Mhm. Now you're very mature for your age. Tell me, what is that about? Is it because of your family background or?
I don't know. I guess so. I guess, we've been, I've been kind of grow up pretty, I don't know, I guess pretty humble, pretty chill. So I kind of like, I don't like, I never had a phone until I was like 14 and I'm 16. So, I still don't know I still don't know how to use it, and I kind of just, yeah, I don't know. I guess I feel like people say I have an old soul. So maybe I just do. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Now, have you finished your season yet, or are you still working on the series?
Yeah, season 2 is finished. I mean, we finished shooting, but there's still like some extra stuff to do. Like, it's never really finished until the whole show is out.
Right.
You're always still working on, publicity and stuff like that. But we're done with officially shooting. We're done like a few months ago with officially
Mhm.
shooting.
Are you working on any other shows at the moment?
Currently no other shows, but I am, working on more publicity for the show for season 2, going to Comic-Con, and I've been kind of focusing on school.
Oh, that's cool. Now, what is the feedback that you get from fans who know that you're a cast member on Chucky?
It's it's kind of it's funny because most of them are like, oh yeah, he's the one on the show, whatever. And it's like, I'm like, yep. So, and sometimes like, can I get an autograph? But like, it's more kind of like they know me as me, so they don't really, it doesn't really change if I'm on the show or not.
Mhm.
Cool people
What are
like that.
s- what are some of your hobbies and interests outside of work?
I like to draw. I'm like working on a small like a clothing business. So I'm kind of working on designs for shirts. And
Oh, is
like I
this
said,
one of them?
huh?
Is this one
No,
of
this is
them?
this is not one of them. No.
Oh, okay.
I have one somewhere. This is one of them. Here we go. That's one of them.
Oh, okay. Good job.
Yes, thank you. But and I guess I like to just kind of like play games, talk to friends.
Mhm. Now, have you been, do you bond with any of the cast members from your series, or are you all too busy to really hang out?
Well, I mean, totally. I mean, when we first shooting, when I first met him, I was like, okay, a little bit nervous. I was like, these cool people, and I hope they like me. I hope I like them. And then, after like a few weeks, we kind of just became all good friends. So,
Oh, okay.
we all like to work with each other, so it's nothing really crazy over there. Yeah.
Are you addicted to craft services?
You know, it's craft services is really is there. So I just kind of go there. After I cut, sometimes I'm like, I needed my little fix of my breakfast sandwich. I gotta go over there and grab it. Yeah, it might be a little bit addicted.
I know that when I go to those sets, I just look at all that food and I'm like, my gosh, how do people stop being tempted by all these things? Because they always have candy and they've got desserts and
Yeah.
hot food and cold food. And it just seems like you have to have a lot of willpower.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Now, what are some of your future goals that you would like to accomplish? Obviously, you have gotten into the designing for your shirts, which would be merchandise, but is there anything else that you're interested in?
Um, I guess, do more projects, maybe like work on some small films myself and kind of work up that skill. And I don't know, I don't really think that far ahead. So I kind of think in the now. So, I guess I'm just kind of working slowly to work up to, goals of maybe becoming a better actor, or, making some films, or, working up that brand.
Oh, okay. Now, I know that obviously Chucky is paying the bills right now, so that's one of your favorite shows that has that's in the horror genre. But what other scary movies do you like? Because Halloween is coming up soon.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of like the more like weirder offbeat horror films that are like a bit more wacky. Like I've been a big fan of Ari Aster's work, like Hereditary and Midsommar. And I was a fan of The Lighthouse and stuff, kind of films that are more like you gotta think about it after you watch and be like, what did I just watch? Kind of movies. Like one I really loved was Killing of a Sacred Deer, but I don't know if that's a horror movie. That might just be a psychological thriller or something.
Mhm.
But that one is really good.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, what are your social media handles so that we can have people follow you?
I think I'm Bjorgvin underscore Arnars, Arnars. That's on Instagram.
Okay, is there any one fun fact you want to tell us about yourself before we wrap?
I lived in Japan for 5 years.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow, that's
That's about that.
interesting. So, do you know much Japanese?
I used to. I
Okay,
used
well,
to.
you knew it at the time.
I did, yes. I used to be able to speak. I did a play and I had a line. It was pretty fun.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to thank you for this interview with Right on Digital. And of course, we can always do more in the future. But
Yep.
you have a great day and keep up the good work. We really admire what you're doing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye.